Hey folks, and welcome to the video today. Today we have an upper body workout for you. We'll start with a little bit of a mobility and warm up for the shoulders, and then we'll move on to the rest of the workout. You might need a few different weights throughout the workout. We're going to hit some back, some shoulders, some chest, a little bit of arms as well. And so to start with, a light pair of dumbbells. We're going to do a shoulder combo to mobilize and warm up our shoulders. So we'll take hold of our pair of weights. We're going to stand tall. We're going to start with a lateral raise into a front raise. No, we're not. We're going to start with a reverse fly into a lateral raise, into a front raise, into an upright row. And we're going to go through that little combo until we've done 8 reps of each. So a little bit of bend in the knees, we'll tip forwards. Hands start on the shoulders, a little bit of a bend in the elbows. We lift the arms up wide, bring the shoulder blades together, lower back down. We stand tall. Lateral raise, as high towards the shoulders as we can. Front raise, and then our upright row, and we'll repeat. And we're just keeping it at a steady tempo. Good. And so it's hitting every part of the shoulder, just getting a bit of blood flow going as well. Two to go. Last one of each. And then we can have a little rest. We're going to pop those down. Give the shoulders a few little rolls if we need to. Give the arms a little shake. We will do a second round of those. We're just going through every part of that movement. We're really working the whole deltoid, getting it nicely warmed up, getting our shoulders kind of primed and ready for some of the work that's going to come. Okay, a little bit longer recovery. And then we'll do our final round of these. Today we're only going to do 2 sets of every exercise. If you want to add in a third, you can pause the video at any point, add in an extra set, and then move on to the next exercise. But we'll take hold of our dumbbells again, and we'll go back to that reverse fly. So we tip forward from the hips, taking the arms wide, keeping that slight bend in the elbow. We come up tall, lateral raise, front raise, upright row, and we repeat. Two more of each to go. Last round through. And then we can rest and pop those down. Awesome. So next up, I'm going to grab these. So you still need a pair of weights. You probably want to go a little bit heavier on these ones. And we have some rows. Now this one's called, or I've seen it called a gorilla row. We're going to be in a hinged position. The weights are going to be in front of us. If we can, we're going to have them on the floor, but if we need to, we can find something to have them a little bit raised up if getting in that position with the chest parallel to the floor is a little bit too far. So we have them raised so we can take hold of them. But so, slight bend in the knees will tip forwards. We want that nice flat back, and then we're going to take one weight. We're going to drive the elbow back towards the hip and up, driving the shoulder blade in as you do, bringing it back down, and then alternating to the other side. So we're going to do, like I said, 2 sets of these. We're going to do 10 reps on each side, and we alternate from side to side. And we're trying not to twist too much. We can draw the shoulder back. There'll be a little bit of rotation there. We're not trying to really rotate through. Yeah. And we really want to think about taking the elbow towards the hip and driving the shoulder in so we can work those big muscles, those lats, through the back of the body. So we'll come into our hinge position and then we'll go for the first one, and then we alternate to the other side once we brought the weight back down. Good. And once we've done our 10 on each side, we can rest, grab a little drink if you want it. And after a bit of recovery time, we'll go for a second round. It's the same thing in a moment. We're in that nice hinged position, driving the elbow back towards our hip, driving the shoulder back as well, engaging the lats on every pull. Okay. So set 2, we'll go again to that hinge position and we drive the elbow back and up, driving the shoulder in on every rep. And once we've done those, we can rest. Put those back. I like to tidy up as I go along. Okay, so next up, we're going to do some standing shoulder press. Again, so you need a pair of weights. I'll grab my dumbbells in a second. We have 2 sets. We're going to aim for 8 reps on each side, or 8 reps in total. Stuck on them. So we want to try and work for as full a range of motion as we can. So we're going to start with the weight as close to the shoulders as possible, drive it as far overhead as we can, and bring it as close back down towards the shoulders as we can. So like I said, 2 sets, 8 reps. We'll go for round 1. We'll take hold, bring the weights to the shoulders, then we press overhead and back down. Last one. And we'll pop those down and we'll enjoy a little bit of recovery time. I know for a lot of people, overhead pressing, shoulder pressing is one of their least favorite exercises. But having strong shoulders is important. The shoulder has such a wide range of motion. We want to keep it strong because it really sucks if you lose range of motion and aren't able to use it within that full range. So keeping it strong is important. It allows us to do so much, lifting things up, out to the sides, in front of us, overhead. Yeah, really important joints. Okay, we'll take hold of those weights again. Start the shoulders, 8 reps. Last one. And then we can pop those down. And we've got a little bit of recovery. So next up, again, one of people's favorite exercises, or least favorite exercises I should say, is press ups. That's what we're going to do next. It's a little bit of chest work, a little bit more work with the shoulders and triceps. And with our press ups, we want our hands a little bit wider than our shoulders. As we come down, the elbows track slightly back, so they're not right in next to the ribs. They're a little bit away from the body, but they track slightly back as we come down. We don't want them out at shoulder height or trying to bring them out in front of us. Having them up here is going to put a lot of pressure through the shoulder and wrist, so if we have them coming slightly back, it's going to feel more comfortable. These can be done on the knees or toes. This one though, we have 2 sets of 10 reps. And it's just as low towards the floor as you feel you can take it. If you can't get your chest to the floor, that's fine. Just go as low down as you feel you can and drive back up. When we come back up, trying to think about pushing the hands into the floor. The fingers don't have to be right next to each other. We can have them spread. I like to think about trying to grip the floor as I push, so I can really squeeze into the chest as I push away. So we'll come down to the floor for the first set. Like I said, we have 10 reps. So hands wider than shoulders, either on the knees or toes. We lower down and we press back up.
Begging for forgiveness for something I had said that offended you. Every thought laid here at my feet. The pile of my transgression, so high I couldn't see you to lie to me.
Then after our 10, we can rest up. Give the arms a little shake if you need to. Again, give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. Bit of recovery before our second and final set of these. Then we only have one more exercise afterwards. A little bit of bicep work. So like I said, it's only a short upper body workout. We hit all those major muscle groups. I know we're not hitting the triceps individually, or on their own, but they worked in the shoulder presses, they're working in our press ups as well. So we'll come in for set 2 of our press ups, knees or toes, 10 reps. Let's go. And here, once it's 10 out of 10, we can rest up and enjoy that little bit of recovery time. So our last bit of work for today, some bicep work. We have supinating, alternating bicep curls, probably the longest exercise name in the world. We're going to take hold of our weights, one in each hand, palms facing towards the legs to start with. We're then going to curl one hand up. As we do, we're going to rotate so the hand or the knuckles face towards the shoulder as we bring it up. Then as we bring it back down, we'll rotate so the hand faces back in towards the side of the leg. And we do the same on the other side. So we'll alternate from arm to arm. 2 sets. We're going to do 8 reps on each side. So we'll take hold of our weights, we'll stand nice and tall, and we'll go for set 1. So we add in that little bit of a rotation as we come up. We're trying to keep that tension in the bicep as we bring the weight up towards us and keeping it controlled on the way back down. Last one on each side. And then we can rest. We can pop those down. Give your arms a little shake. Little shoulder roll, grab your drink. One more round to go. And then we'll be done with today's workout. Okay, let's take hold. Last set. So we'll go again. We curl one hand up, we'll bring it down. Same thing on the other side. Keeping that control. That's good. Last one on each side. And we can pop our weights down. There you go. We're done with that workout. So, little upper body workout. Hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions? Please feel free to leave us a comment below or send me a message. If you did enjoy it, please remember to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do already. And you can have a look back through some of the other workouts that we've done. Yeah, hope you guys are all keeping really well. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon.